Hello and welcome to Shelter Radio. Hope everybody's doing well. My name is David Dault. I come back around 2 p.m. each day to play the rock and roll and to do the things that what's the line from the They Might Be Giants? Do the dumb things I gotta do. So I'm here to do the dumb things I gotta do. Not that dumb. I'm here to do the things I gotta do, which is not just touching the puppet head, but also playing that music. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, if you're out there and you're hearing me and you're seeing me, it would be helpful every once in a while if you would write a little comment in, because I can't always tell that the feed is going through. So if you're out there, say hi. I hope that everybody's doing good. Got some old stuff. Yeah, a little bit of new stuff, mostly old stuff today. Yeah. The wretched desert takes its form, the jackal cloud and tight. In search of you, I feel my way through the flowing, heaving night. Whatever fear invents, I swear it make no sense. I reach out through the border fence. Come down, come talk to me. In the swirling, turning storm of desires, unuttered words hold fast. With reptile tongues and lightning lashes, towers built to last. Darkness creeps in like a thief and offers no relief. Why are you shaking like a leaf? Come down, come talk to me. Oh, won't you please talk to me? Won't you just talk to me? Just like it used to be. Come on, come talk to me. I did not come to steal. This all is so unreal. Can you show me how you feel now? Come on, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Suck shadowed milk from sleepy tears undone, from nippled skin as smooth as silk, the bugles blown as one. You lie there with your eyes half closed, like there's no one there at all. There's a tension pulling on your face. Come down, come talk to me. Oh, won't you please talk to me? Won't you just come talk to me? Just like it used to be. Come on, come talk to me. Don't you ever change your mind. Now your future's so defined, and you act so deaf, so blind now. Come on, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Can imagine the moment, breaking out of the silence, all the things we both might say. And the heart, it will not be denied, till we're both on the same damn side. All the barriers blown away. Won't you please you just come talk to me, just like it used to be. Come on, come talk to me. Don't you ever change your mind. Now your future's so defined, and you act so deaf, so blind. Now, come on, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Hey, welcome aboard, everybody. Good to see you, George. Good to see you, Julia. Good to see you, Kate. And it looks like there's some other folks out there, too. Hey, howdy. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is all right today. Woo. Oh, it's getting hotter here in Chicago. We're getting that Chicago heat wave. You know, it wasn't until I moved to Chicago that I realized that song by the band Chicago, Saturday in the Park and Every Day is the 4th of July, that's actually true, because the winters are so bad and things are so cold that under normal conditions, when the sunshine is out and the days are warm, people are festive in Chicago. But we're doing our best these days to shelter in place, and I hope that you all are too, because it's good to take care of the least of these among us. Absolutely. I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep, possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations I know we'll be all right. Perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fears disappear and fade away. Alone between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights and very little variation. It nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fears disappear and fade away. Come back another day. I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations that I know will be alright. It's just overkill, and day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fears disappear and fade away. Disappear and fade away. Disappear and fade away. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Doug. Hello, other friends that are out there in Shelter Radio Land. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Hey, everybody is coming by today. I'm so happy to see you all. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to continue playing the rock and roll music, but if you're looking for other things to do, please do check out Kimono My House, which is a Facebook Live page that runs itself like a club. So they book shows all through the week. Last night, my friend Kenny Howes was playing. I think it was last night. Time is weird in the shelter. But Kenny Howes was playing sometime recently. And other folks book themselves for hour-long and half-hour-long sets. Also, please check out the Poetry Lockdown with my friend Zach Zaya, C-Z-A-I-A. Comes to you every day around 4 p.m. Central on the Facebook Live. My friend Leo Huang does intermittent awesomeness with his solo guitar. He doesn't have a set schedule that I know of, but check him out, Leo Huang, H-W-A-N-G. And on Friday nights, that next one's coming up tomorrow night, my friend Brian E. Smith spins the discs on Facebook Live, does a house DJ set from 8:30 in the evening Central Time until late into the evening. And Discord Records has its entire 40-year catalog available online for free. So all good things to check out. I walk through the raindrops, streetcars and their silver shadows. I keep my place here, I know the score between us. I learn everything by name, but I don't understand it. Dreaming finds a way back to your eyes. Too near the face of angels to hold it in your hands. We listen for another moment falling down again. Could we feel so much older when we've had to choose and stand by in our silence, holding photographs of all that's passed away. And I got old, and I learned everything by name. Nothing ever happened, everything is changed. Never mind, another heart, your heart is gone. Another heart is gone. Fall away. Hey, new friends are joining us. Hello, Michelle Redden. Good to see you. Michelle Redden from my Columbus, Georgia days back when I used to hang out at the Denny's on Macon Road. Glad to see you. Glad to see so many friends out today. Hope that you all are doing well wherever you are, and that life is treating you good, and that you're able to be sheltering in place without going too nuts, and that wherever you are, it's not too warm. I hope wherever you are, it's manageable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark day afternoon by the sea. I think about you. I wonder what to do. Sorrows hanging over me. Da 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 da. da 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 ba da 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 da. Let me walk with you, 'cause it's breaking my heart. The things that we had, the good and the bad, now it's parking lots. Don't let's talk about tomorrow, when we're standing at the edge of sorrow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Let's watch the whole world going da 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 da. I know my way around town. Used to live around here. I know the sights to see, things that mean to me, and how we tore it down. Let me walk with you, 'cause it's breaking my heart. The things that we had, the good and the bad, now it's parking lots. Don't let's talk about tomorrow, when we're standing at the edge of sorrow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Was it a dream? No, but it was a tin can. Not a dream, man, it was a tin can. Had I not kicked that, had I not kicked that in the clutter, in the gutter, and it bounced down the sidewalk. Had I not kicked that, had I not. Don't let's talk about tomorrow, when we're standing at the edge of sorrow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Let's watch the whole world going slow. Woo! Messed it up in the middle, but that is okay. Yes, Jeff, I do need a theremin. For so many reasons. Can you imagine if, like, every time that I talked, there was just this weird kind of like going on in the background? Then again, some would argue that that is exactly what happens every time I talk anyway, that there's always that little weird noise going on in the background. Who am I to argue? Who am I to argue? It'll have to do for now. Like the wanting is a headache I can just ignore. Fight my mouth around the words, but I only seem to say them when your back is turned. Little America, little America, little America, little America. Miles and days still can't erase what was tied up in the silence of your apron strings. Far above the love we make, only heaven knows the doors we close for heaven's sake. What have I got to put between all those miles of you and me? And when I was strong, I tried to give you reasons, but it all comes down to this: the poem of a gas gauge as the tank runs dry. You map the road you know so well. I'm a scarecrow in the heartland as you pass on by, my little America, my little America, little America, little America. Oh, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Goodbye. There we go. That's the resolution that we needed. Yeah. Huh. Hey, Margaret, good to see you. I'm glad that folks are agreeing about the theremin. That would be a fun thing to have. Somewhere in the Postal Service internationally right now, there is a new instrument making its way towards me. It is a stringed instrument, and it's a bit hard to describe. Some people call it a Tahitian ukulele. Other folks call it a Tahitian banjo. But I've been looking for one of these for about 6-7 years now, and I finally found somebody willing to sell me one. And it's been coming to me from South America for a while now, and I don't know when it will arrive, because it was supposed to arrive last week, but it, you know, we do what we can. Square head, square root, square egg, new fruit, nice suit, nice. Square leg, third leg, from Winnipeg, stray stag, nice. I like them, how about you? I'll bet you can't eat 3. I said I like them, yes I do, and I hope you like them too. He lives next door, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. He's rather strange, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. Walking in the rain, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. And that's his name, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. Now he's gone off into space, got a smile on his face as he floats into the void. He looks almost humanoid. He lives next door, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. He's rather strange, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. fact, he's quite deranged. Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. And that's my name, Mr. Rod, Mr. Rod. So I meant to tell this story yesterday when I first played that song. And by the way, hello, Don. I'm glad that you requested that song, and I'm glad that you liked that song. You are very, very welcome. I'm happy to add that song back to the repertoire. So I've been playing that song for years and years and years, for almost 2 decades. It's a song by a fellow by the name of the Jazz Butcher, who actually his name is Pat Fish, but he goes by the Jazz Butcher. And I was a fan of the Jazz Butcher since I was in high school. Some friends turned me on to the Jazz Butcher in high school, and then I turned a bunch of friends on to the Jazz Butcher in college, and then I started playing Jazz Butcher songs when I played in bands after college. And then I put some of those songs on cassette tapes. And if you know anything about media law and copyright law, you know that you're supposed to pay the songwriters if you put something on a tape and you put it out there. But I couldn't, and I found other ways to do this with other songs that I had put on the cassettes, but I could never figure out how to pay the Jazz Butcher. And then one day in Atlanta, through a strange twist of fate, because the Jazz Butcher had stopped playing and certainly wasn't playing in America, the Jazz Butcher and his band, the Jazz Butcher Conspiracy, came and played in Atlanta. And so me and Alec and lots of other folks that really like the Jazz Butcher, we went out and we saw the Jazz Butcher at the Point in Little 5 Points in Atlanta. And it was a great show, and they rocked the house. Maxwell Samuel Eider, the Jazz Butcher's longtime guitarist, was there as well, so we got to see lots and lots of just really beautiful and wonderful old favorites. And then after the show, I went up to talk to the Jazz Butcher, and I was like, "Jazz Butcher," and he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I've put this song on the cassette, and I've been wanting to pay you, and I can't figure out how to pay you." And he was drunk, and he was smoking, and he has kind of aristocratic airs, you know. He's kind of like, if you ever watched The West Wing, Lord John Marbury, that's kind of like how the Jazz Butcher is. And he looks me dead in the eye and he goes, "There's no fee, love. It's fine." And so I don't have to pay the Jazz Butcher to play those songs, but gosh, do I love the Jazz Butcher. Anyway, so that's my story about the Jazz Butcher, and thank you, Don, for requesting it. We live beneath another star. You are pretending love is worth waiting for. You always breathe another air. Those rivers in the distance must be leading somewhere. Heatwave, heatwave. Why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heatwave. Are we rich or poor? Does it matter anymore in a heat wave? Can this be all we will desire? straw houses in the promised land. Why is it time for taking sides when all I say and do is take too many chances? Heatwave, heatwave, why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heatwave, heatwave, are we rich or poor? Does it matter anymore? Heatwave. Will I tell you? Will you listen? If I tell you, what will happen? Heatwave, heatwave, why is it rolling down on the young and foolish? Heatwave, heatwave, are we rich or are we poor? Does it matter anymore in a heatwave? Thank you so much for listening. Shelter Radio comes back around 2 p.m. each day for more music and fun. What you're doing, if you are able to shelter in place, is so important because it is helping not just you and your loved ones, but the least of these among us, those who are vulnerable. As we're seeing in various states that have opened up, the numbers are starting to spike up again. And so we want to make sure that we don't overrun the infrastructure of our medical care facilities. And so the more that we can keep each other out of emergency rooms and off ventilators, the more that those resources will be available for those who are in desperate need of them right now. So please, please, please keep doing your part as much as you can. And I hope that stuff like this helps. It's meant to give you a reason to stay indoors and to give a feeling of camaraderie. And as you can see, so many people have shown up today, and I'm so grateful for that. Please do keep showing up. Share it if you feel like sharing it. And even if you watch after the live stream, I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that it brings you some comfort wherever you are. Hey, thanks for being you. Thanks for being part of my life. Thank you for being part of this circle of amazing friends that keeps me going and sustains me. I really need you, and I'm really grateful for you. I cannot wait until you and I can be in the same place together again, where we can dance with one another, we can smile at one another, we can jump around, we can clasp hands, we can embrace, we can fly kites together, and we can look around and we can say we made it. And then we can also look around and see all the others, including the least of these, the vulnerable among us, and that they made it too. What a wonderful day that will be. Until then, I'll be back again tomorrow around 2 p.m. for more Shelter Radio. And in the meantime, know that I love you, I miss you, I'm proud of you, and I'll see you soon. Thanks again.